next session. Our next session is IoT based temperature and humidity monitoring system. So in this system we are monitoring temperature and humidity on ThingSpeak cloud. So it is real IoT based system. So first we will see hardware requirement. So hardware requirement is first Node MCU board, then you require DHT11 sensor, and then you require jumper wire. So this is my Node MCU, this is my DHT11 sensor, and these are the jumper wires. So my circuit diagram is like this. So this is my circuit diagram. Okay, now this is DHT11 temperature sensor. There are two types of temperature sensors, DHT11 and DHT22. DHT11 is low cost sensor and the range is small up to 200 degree, and DHT22 is high accuracy sensor and the cost is very high. So for this purpose we are using DHT11 only. It has 4 pins. First pin is VCC, second is data out, third is not connected, and fourth is ground. So ground is connected to ground. VCC is connected to V in. This DHT11 operates on 5 volt supply. Now when you connect USB cable here, you are getting 5 volt from computer and same voltage will appear at V in. So this V in 5 volt is given to VCC, and the output of this sensor is connected to any pin D0 to D8. Now the output is in single wire output, so you cannot directly measure the output on voltmeter. You have to write the code and you have to read the data. Now to write the code you require dht.h library. Without dht.h header file you cannot measure temperature and humidity. So dht.h is compulsory required for your program. So this is the basic. Now first we have to get API key from ThingSpeak. So in ThingSpeak notes we had studied that. So first we have to go to thingspeak.com website, log into your account, and in that account you have to create new channel, entering the basic details of the channel. After that you have to note down the channel ID and you have to note down the API keys. So that API keys are very important. We are using right API key to load our temperature data on ThingSpeak. Now program code. Now here this is the code. So first instruction is hash include dht.h. So this is DHT library. Without this you cannot measure temperature and humidity for DHT11 sensor. Second, hash include ESP8266 Wi-Fi.h. So it is compulsory for Wi-Fi connection. It is used for Wi-Fi instructions. Then next, string API key. So this is API key. I had given the name for this string API key equal to, this is my API key from ThingSpeak. Then string constant character SSID. So this is SK is my Wi-Fi name. If you have to change Wi-Fi name, you have to write change here. Then constant character password is 12345678. So these basic requirements are compulsory required for any code. Then I had given api.thingspeak.com as a server name. So my server is api.thingspeak.com. In whenever you want to upload the data, you have to upload like this: api.thingspeak.com / API key / field1 / value. So for that, this is my api.thingspeak.com link. Then hash define DHT pin D2. I had connected DHT pin DHT11 at D2 pin of Node MCU. Then DHT, we have to initialize DHT. So DHT into bracket DHT pin comma DHT11. So I am connecting a DHT D2 comma DHT11. Then we have to initialize our Node MCU as a client, means station mode. Then setup program. In setup program we have to initialize serial port at 1,15,200. You have to wait for some time, and then we have to initialize DHT. So DHT.begin is used to initialize the DHT. Then serial print ln connecting to your SSID. So it displays connecting to SSID, and Wi-Fi.begin, it will start your Wi-Fi with SSID and password. Now we have to wait until your Wi-Fi, node MCU is connected to your Wi-Fi, and for that this is the code. While Wi-Fi status is not connected, print dot 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 dot, and if Wi-Fi is connected, then display Wi-Fi connected. So this is my setup loop. In every IoT project you have to connect Wi-Fi first, and then you have to go to main loop. Now in main loop, in main loop first you have to measure the humidity and temperature. To measure the humidity and temperature, the instruction is float h equal to dst dot read humidity and float t equal to dst dot read temperature. So h is my humidity and t is my temperature. Then we have to check whether you are getting proper output or not, and for that these instructions are used. If the outputs are 0 0, then it says fail to read from DHT sensor, otherwise it will return. So these instructions are used for temperature and humidity measurement. Now next step, we have to request to our server. Server is api.thingspeak.com. so client.connect AT. AT is very important. AT is port address to send your data on web page. So if client.connect server AT, if you are getting AT response, then your client node MCU and ThingSpeak is connected. If it is not connected, then you cannot send the data. So if it is connected, then this program will execute. So in this program, first we had designed one key, post string api.key. So I had taken api.key. So I had designed string, the name is post str, and in that API key. So API key, after API key I have to add field 1. So next instruction is post string plus equal to hash field 1, and then I have to put value of temperature. So again in that post string plus string t. T means temperature, here T means temperature. Then again I have to post humidity. So add field 2 equal to, and then humidity. And then at the end you have to attach enter. So enter is nothing but /n. Go to new line. Okay. So using these instruction, I had designed my string like this: API key and field 1 with temperature value and field 2 with humidity value and enter button. Now I have to post this string on my ThingSpeak client. So again I have instruction for client. So for client, post update. So this is update instruction, and host is api.thingspeak.com. If I'm getting proper connection, then it shows ThingSpeak connected and all data will be sent. So these instructions are used to send your data on ThingSpeak. After that I want on serial port. So in serial port, temperature equal to T, degrees Celsius, humidity, and percent sent to ThingSpeak. Percent means humidity unit, and it indicates send to ThingSpeak. And if I'm not getting AT response, this is my server AT response. If client server AT, then it will show client stop and serial print waiting. So it will display waiting, and then we have to wait. This delay is very important. Arduino ThingSpeak interval time between two readings is 15 seconds. So I had put it 10 seconds. So after every 10 seconds, my data will be published on ThingSpeak. Now the output on serial port is like this: connected to SK, Wi-Fi connected to SK, temperature degree Celsius, humidity degree Celsius, sent to ThingSpeak. So again it will wait for 15 seconds, and then next data, then wait for 15 seconds, next data. So this is the response on serial port. You can observe the data on ThingSpeak cloud. So ThingSpeak cloud on computer, it shows like this. This is the charts, and it is also available on mobile. So you can observe the output on mobile. So for that there is one app, ThinkChart. So you can download this ThinkChart from Play Store, and then you have to open this. After opening, you have to add from this plus button, you have to add this channel ID, which is public ID. So after that it will display Sakek IoT internship, and when you add this, you will observe the output like this. So there is no need to use computer to observe the readings. You can observe the readings on this. From this setting you can change the readings. So I had taken only 25 readings. From this you can change it to 5, you can change it to 10, you can change it to 100. So you can observe the output on this. So I think this is sufficient for temperature and humidity. You have to do the practice. I will see the demonstration. So in demonstration, first we have to open the Arduino program. So this is my Arduino program, DHT11 ESP8266. This is my API key. This is my Wi-Fi name. This is my password, and this is the API ThingSpeak data. So we have to upload this, and after uploading you have to observe on serial monitor. So we will observe it on serial monitor. So in serial monitor we will observe this. So connecting to SK dot 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 means it is not connected to Wi-Fi. When it is connected, it will indicate connected to SK. Wi-Fi connected to SK, and temperature 35.8 degrees Celsius and humidity 48, send to ThingSpeak. Then again it is waiting, then send next value. So it is sending the data on ThingSpeak. You can observe it on ThingSpeak also. So this is the ThingSpeak data, Saket IoT internship. So these are total 684 readings. 684 readings till now. From yesterday till now, 684 readings are there. So these are the reading. You can observe it on computer or on ThingSpeak. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you very much.